Hey guys, welcome to this week's Talking Points edition here on Buzzing Pattaya. And today I want to go through a few things that I think are worth chatting about, and some updates, some news, some events, and just really sort of like, well, I guess talking points. That's why it's called Talking Points. But anyway, what I would say is a lot of people are saying to me, Trev, is the city busy right now? Is it worth coming out? If you'd have asked me that question in December, I'd have said, oh guys, get yourself out. It's edging back to how it used to be. This month, I've got to say, is disappointingly, surprisingly quiet. And, I'm not going to hide the fact from you guys, it is a little bit quiet. And I don't know why. I'm not quite sure. Maybe people have stayed at home for their families for Christmas and now they're back to work. I'm not really sure, but there is a noticeable little bit of a lull in terms of the amount of people that were coming out before the end of last year. However, in my true positive state of mind, even though it might be a bit of a lull compared to last month, it's still good. There's still there's quite a few girls. Yes, how do I explain? I'm getting some a lot of comments saying that the girls nowadays are a little bit more cuddly than what they used to be. And I can't defend that side. But what I will say is, if you know where to go, if you know where to look, don't worry. There are some seriously very, very attractive ladies still working here, so don't panic. Right, so this week, what's the talking point? Well, the first one's got to be Tree Town. Now, you may or may not be aware, but if you don't know about Tree Town is in the middle of KASIKORN. It's where the Buzzing Bar is, where Escape nightclub is, plus many, many other bars and entertainment venues. Now, at the moment, there's a little bit of a rumour flying around that the Tree Town area is going to be sold by the owner and that it will ultimately become a condominium. Possibly, I don't know. I mean, I spoke with Stephen, and there are warning signs. Obviously you've got the Pattaya Beach Club, that's up for sale. 3 or 4 of the bars in the area are up for sale. So there has to be a reason as to why. I think the Beach Club struggled only because of when they were at their best, and man, they were rammed at their best. I think they got a lot of noise complaints, particularly from the condo that was looking down into the actual venue itself. So, but that's up for sale. And I don't know, do you honestly think that a condo would work situated in the heart of all the activity here? I think to myself, if I want to buy somewhere, if I want to live somewhere, I'm not going to live right in the center of all the action, because as much as on the initial thoughts, oh yeah, great location, I think it would eventually wear off, where you're going to be sitting there thinking, God, I wish this noise would come down at sort of 2, 3 in the morning. And of course, we're now edging towards a 4 a.m. There's not much discussion about that, but Lisa, who's been very significant in all the changes that have been happening here and getting the bars open, it said Lisa Hamilton, I know she's on the case at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But going back to my point about, would you want to actually live? It's different on holiday. On holiday, of course, you want to be in the mix. But, to live here day in, day out, with all the noise, the traffic and everything, would you really want to be doing that? So I don't know if a condo would actually work in it. I mean, I guess from the owner's point of view, he's going to sell it for millions and millions of baht and, live happily ever after. But for the condominium, I don't know. Would you live in the city centre right here in the heart of all the noise and action? Is that something that's for you? Would you do it? But for now, I was talking to Stephen about it. We're not in any panic mode. We're not looking at moving. Right now, we still got our contract in place for another tenure of our term of rental. And a lot of places, are the same situation. But there's just this underlying feeling or this rumour running around that, Tree Town is going to be knocked down and it's going to be a condo. So who knows? Maybe in 18 months' time, I'll be sitting there saying, hey guys, what's it like living in that new condo in the middle of Tree Town? Anyway, so that's one of the rumours that's going around. So I thought we'd start on that one. Now, I've got a couple of news points I want to bring up. And more really just to highlight things that I say quite a lot. But in the news, it says here that sadly a man was crossing the road in the dark, was hit and killed in Pattaya. It goes on to say a pedestrian was hit and killed by a car when he tried to cross a poorly lit road in Pattaya on Wednesday, just gone. The Bangladesh police were notified of the fatal crash that happened on Sukhumvit Road in front of Soy Bangladesh, Soy 12, and it was at 9 p.m. Now, I never hide the fact that the roads out here are very, very dangerous. But guys, if you are going out, and I don't know the situation, whether or not the gentleman in question that sadly passed away, I don't know whether he was drunk or whether he was just like being careless and not really paying attention. But you know, please, please, guys, don't ruin your holiday just because you assume that the roads out here are going to be similar to the roads back home where you're from. Because those people that live here will tell you, you know, if you say to someone, if you can do this yourself, go around all the bars, go around all the locations. When you get chatting to someone that lives here, just ask the question, how do you find the roads out here? And they'll all say the same thing. Everybody says the same thing. It's carnage. You've got to look left, right, forward, behind, up, down. You know, you've got to look everywhere. So please, guys, you know, particularly if you're coming out here to have a few beers and enjoy yourself, don't just take it for granted and walk across the road. I know it's easier said than done, but please, please, please try and, you know, keep your wits about you. Expect the unexpected, because trust me, it will happen. And very, very sadly, this gentleman, he was only 46. He was hit and killed on the road there, so not good. Now, talking about the roads, I always say to you about Bolt taxis. You know, they are very, very good. And I just want to clear this point up because I've had a few people ask me about, should you be worried about a Bolt taxi? And the reason I say it is because in the Tiger, it's been reported that taxi mafias allegedly assault a Pattaya Bolt drivers. It goes on to say here, a group of taxi mafias allegedly assaulted 2 Pattaya Bolt drivers on Sunday. The Bolt drivers were 39-year-old and a 40-year-old, said the incident happened in the Naklua. Now, Naklua is the north side of Pattaya, in the Naklua sub-district of Chombri's Banglaman district. Now, I don't think you should worry, because at the end of the day, number one, you're not part of the problem. Number two, what's happened is, you may or may not know, but basically we've got a system here called Bolt. I use it every day nearly. It's fantastic. It's a very low cost method of transport getting you around the city. You can go by car. You can choose what car you want. You can choose if you want a lady driver, if you're a female and you don't feel safe being in the car on your own with a man. You can use a motorbike taxi. There are very, very many options available that you can choose. Now, I like the Bolt system simply because, number one, it's easy. You know, you pin your address. You know, how many of you guys come out here? I don't know where I am. How can I tell? And of course, you've got the problem of speaking Thai. But you just pin where you are, pin where you want to go to. It tells them the route. They'll tell you how far away they are, and they'll come and get you. And the cost of the transportation is so much more economical than what the current status is. I mean, to give you an idea, if you were to get a normal taxi driver, say, take you from, say, Soy 6 down that way, back up to Walking Street, a normal taxi driver with the orange tabard would charge you 80 baht, maybe 100 baht. If you get a Bolt taxi, it'll be about 30 to 40 baht. So it's a considerable saving. But unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, it has upset a lot of the taxi rank drivers. And they are now, seems to be, as it's been put into the news here, I mean, I don't know how true this is, but I can't imagine the Tiger have just made it up. There's photos here of the 2 guys in question. But unfortunately, it seems that right now, that there's a lot of unnecessary tension between the actual tabard drivers and these Bolt taxi drivers. But in order to answer the question that you guys were talking about that have been sending to me, should I be worried? No. Don't be worried, guys. You know, listen, I know Ian, where Ian lives, he's got some taxi drivers outside his area, his condo. So he has to literally walk around a corner and go down the road a little bit because they won't pick him up due to the fact that obviously, you know, the tabard drivers are sat there. But, you know, I've used a Bolt every single day virtually for a long, long time. Never, ever once had a problem. So don't worry. Get on the Bolt taxi. You've got it on the app. Download the app. Get yourself out there. It really is no-brainer. Where are we? Oh, that's right. Yeah. So, where have I? Oh, yes, I did. I thought for a second that I hadn't got the tab on here. Now, in the Bangkok Post, this one I thought was quite interesting. They've put here, tourism workers run short. And it goes on to say that more than 9,000 workers are still in demand in the tourism industry as foreign tourists continue to arrive in large numbers, according to the Labour Ministry. And it says the top 5 provinces. Now, this one threw me a little bit. The top 5 provinces where workers in the tourism sector are in high demand are Phuket, Chiang Mai, Chonburi, Phang Nga, and Suratani. And they're saying that they need people like receptionists, porters, waiters, cleaners, housemaids, chefs, kitchen workers, cashiers, and accountants. And, you know, I find it surprising that the top one was Phuket. and then Chiang Mai. I thought we would have been higher up that because, one of the things that people say when they come out here is there is a little bit of a lack of service. There's a lack of people being able to help you. We're still in the process of the girls. We know about that. So, some of the girls are not going to come back. Some are. It's a bit of a chicken and egg scenario with the girls because some of them now have made alternative incomes using online opportunities. Some have got long-term sponsors now that are, paying for them not to have to come back. Some girls want to come back, so they're here already. But yeah, I think regarding the actual workers that we're talking about, I think the biggest problem that I hear all the time is from restaurants saying we just can't get service staff. But here's the interesting thing. I don't understand why. Because unless, obviously, every waitress has now found a newfound love that's taken care of her, at the end of the day, surely they need to live, they need to earn, they need to make money. So if they were being in the restaurant industry beforehand, why not come back? I don't understand that. And, you go around some of the bars, some of the restaurants, and you ask the guys, 100%, you ask them, they'll all say, man, I need stuff. I was with Dean at Witherspoons the other day. Fantastic guy, really nice place. Pop into Witherspoons. It's very, very good food. Loads of TVs and stuff. But I was with Dean, and he said to me, he said, honestly, mate, he said, my biggest headache right now, I just can't get the staff. And that, of course, what that then does is the staff that he has got, it puts them under pressure because they'll be working a lot more, doing a lot more shifts, working longer hours, so they get more and more tired. And eventually they say, do you know what, boss, I've had enough, I'm leaving, which is just, inflaming the problem that he's already got. So I just thought, it's interesting they say that the workers aren't here. Why are they not coming back? Why do you think these workers are not coming back? And we're not talking about just the bar girls here. We're talking about in general. Why do you think they're not coming back? I don't understand that. That's way, way above and beyond my level of comprehension. That's a nice word, isn't it? Comprehension. That's my word of the day today, comprehension. Yeah, that means understanding. I love it. I learn all these new words. Right, anyway, enough about that. Now, next talking point, buzzing website. We have now launched our new website, www.buzzingpattaya.com. Please have a look, guys. Have a look on there. And what we're going to do is, I've been sitting down with Ian and Bo a lot recently. We've been talking about how we're going to drive the direction of the website. So the website is really going to be a very up-to-date, very hands-on, more of a directory, I guess, in many respects, where you can go, right, I want to go out tonight, I want to go and find a beer bar, a go-go bar. I want to go into what's in LK Metro, what's here, what's there. So we're busy building that. So guys, please have a look. It's totally free of charge. Get over there, have a look along there. And in the meantime, in the background, what we are doing is we're building our members forum, our discussion platform. That is really exciting. I'm looking forward to that. It's a very similar concept to Facebook. Only it's not going to be run by robots. It will be run by me and Ian and Bo. And in there, that's going to be really cool because we're going to be putting up daily updates on from bars and photos, videos, you name it, it's all going to be in there. It will run alongside Discord. Discord will still be there because Discord is more instantaneous, whereas the forum is more of a chat-based, or I like that topic, I'll reply to that, and it'll be very zoned down into the topic heading. So if it's LK Metro, it's only about LK Metro, so we're trying to do that, but that's what's coming up soon. But have a look on our website, guys, if you haven't already. Please check it out, buzzingpattaya.com, and send me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. Send me an email back with any suggestions, anything you think it's missing, anything you think we should add. Remember, this is your community, this is what we do it for you guys. Please, if there's something you want included in that website, let me know, drop us a comment, and I'll see what we can do for you. Now, talking points, bar crawls. Don't forget, we're doing a Monday and a Friday bar crawl now. Now, the timings are actually up on the board in the bar, which is located in Treetown. Ian also puts the information out there on our Discord group, so have a look on Discord if you're not a member. And when we do release the new forum side of our website, it will be in there as well, because I know some people on the iPhone are having problems accessing Discord. So hopefully the new website will take away that issue. And what we are doing, and we've just done last week, and I'm looking forward to this week, is last Wednesday we went over to Bentley's in Soi 5 in Pattaya. We went and had food. We had fish and chips from Sharples. It was very, very nice. Everybody enjoyed the food. And then we just did a completely, totally random walk around in that area. Went to a few bars, and we had a great night. I think we had 17 guys. And we just jumped in a bar bus, went over, had our food, had a chat, and then we just went out and had a few beers, and then everyone dispersed and went on their own way. I'm not sure where we're going to go this week. Ian's still putting it together and considering where he wants to go and where what we're going to do. But have a look on Discord. It will be in there. If you can get on Discord, have a look on there. But it was great fun. You know, we had 17 guys. It was a good mix. Nice to have a bit of food because, you know, one of the biggest problems that we have in our actual bar crawls is food breaks. You know, it's very hard to get some food in when you're going from bar to bar to bar to bar. So it was great fun. We really enjoyed it. And the next day, you know, Ian and I sat down and we said, like, what did we think? And it was good. It was really good fun. Now, talking about having fun, this Thursday, Australia Day in Heaven Above. Heaven Above is in Soy Boomerang. Go in there, go and see Greg and Bob and the gang. They're a great bunch of guys. But they're doing an Australia Day at Heaven Above on Thursday, the 26th, starting at 4 p.m. Now, if you know anything about Heaven Above, particularly in the old days when it used to be in Soy Diamond off Walking Street, go up them stairs. It was brilliant. Heaven Above. Yeah, it was brilliant. And, you know, they still maintain the same quality of girls in the new venue. I say new, it's been here a while now. But everything's as good as you can imagine. Go there. It's a nice big double unit, really nice seating, great girls, very, very good prices. So if you are into doing your Australia Day on Thursday the 26th, get yourself down there, Heaven Above, and starts at 4 p.m. What time you leave? Well, that's down to you. Now, if that's not your thing and you're looking for something slightly different but same but different, the iRovers, going to the iRovers in LK Metro, again starting this time a bit earlier at 1 o'clock. They got some things going on for their Australia Day. So it's come and enjoy Pattaya's biggest Aussie Day celebrations from 1 p.m. Music all day, cricket on the big screens. Cricket? Is it cricket? No, I don't follow cricket. Free bucket, and now this is the best one, a free bucket of beers for the best dressed Aussie. So if you dress up well, walk in, go, "G'day, mate," and they might think you're from Australia. I don't know. You've got to be in it to win it. But anyway, go down there. iRovers, they do some really, really good food. They got about 5 million TVs all around the bar showing all kinds of different sports. So go in there and you'll have a good time. It's in a brilliant location, right on the very corner of the whole of LK Metro. And of course, it wouldn't be the talking points. It wouldn't be an update, would it? If we didn't bring to you, guess what? There's a party. Guess where it is? You aren't going to believe me when I tell you this, but surprisingly, as if by magic, shock horror, Kauai Bar in Soy 6. Yes, there is a party on the same day, Thursday the 26th, and that starts at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. And it's a bikini party. No, not you. We don't want you guys walking around in your bikinis. But the girls will be, so if you are feeling like going and doing something slightly different other than the Australia Day, then there's an option for you. Go down there and enjoy yourself. And, you know, who knows, maybe you'll have a bit of fun. Who knows? Soy 6 is a good area. You know, it's just an area where you start at the top, work your way down to the bottom. Jobs are good. And if you get down, I've mentioned this before, and a few people said, yeah, I'm up for that. I was like, no way, you can't be serious. I made the joking challenge about how about doing a drink in every bar all the way along Soy 6, from top down to Beach Road, and who fancies doing that? I couldn't do it. I'd start off with great intentions. I'd get about a quarter of the way down and I'd be thinking, oh, this is not good. I'd probably get down to my favourite bar, which is Spider Bar. By then I'm thinking, oh, this is not good, it's really wobbly. And if I make another 5 or 6 bars after that, I'll be amazed. But I don't know, do you reckon you could do that? Do you reckon you could do one beer per bar all the way down Soy 6? That is a challenge. Maybe we should get a t-shirt with lots of squares and we just write like the bar name tick, where you went and how you did it. But I don't know, but a bit of fun. But anyway, Thursday, 26th January, 3 p.m, Kauai Bar in Soy 6. Go down there, enjoy yourself, have some fun. Right, in terms of places to visit, I get quite a lot of people asking me, Trev, where should we go? What should we do when we're not in the bars? So I thought, well, part of the talking points is, number one, where do you guys go? Give me some ideas, because it will help me with the channel as well in terms of the fact that I will go out and video these areas if a lot of people say, yeah, I like to go there. I think like the Pattaya sign is a great location. And the Pattaya sign, I think, is a good location simply because the viewpoint is fantastic. You can see for miles and miles and miles. You can even get the old classic selfie, look where I am. And, you know, it's really, really is a lovely place to have a look and just chill out, take in the whole, when you stand up there, when you actually look at the city, you can get an idea just how big it really is, because it's a lot bigger than people give it credit for, especially now the east side of Pattaya is more developed, because over that side, you know, we've got more and more things happening all the time. So please have a look, and east side Pattaya, get yourself over there, go and check it out. But as I say, go out to the Pattaya sign, guys, go and have a look. And while you're up in that neck of the woods, excuse me, while you're up in that neck of the woods, we've got the Admiral's statue. Now, the Admiral statue, you access that when you go up to the very top of Prattanak Hill. You go up the slope there, up towards the Admiral statue. It's a great location. They've got a really nice coffee shop at the top there. Of course, you've got all the information about the Admiral. And again, you know, you've got some fantastic viewpoints. They've even got 10 baht, I think it's 10 baht, 5 baht coin binoculars where you can see for miles and zoom in. And it really is, it's just something different, a breath of fresh air. But like I say, guys, where do you like to head out? Where do you hang out if you're not in the bars, if you're, you know, spending a day out? Where do you go? And if I get enough people say the same places, I'll go and do a video and showcase it for you. All right, there we are. That's it for this week's Talking Points. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If there's anything you'd like me to cover, please, you know, drop me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. I will do my best to get the answers to you. All right, there we are. Thank you again for watching. Please, as always, guys, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Now, have a look at our new website, please, www.buzzingpattaya.com. Have a look on there and, you know, give me your feedback. Please be honest. You know, let's not pull any punches. Please be honest. If you think it's crap, tell me. If you think it's good, okay. If you think you can improve it by doing this, please share away. Let me see what you think. And have a look on Discord. If you haven't joined Discord, jump onto Discord. And if you'd like to support the channel and the work that we do, there is a link in the description below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.